Hello everyone, and welcome to this course tutorial concerning the final ministry exam related to two competencies: accounting system and accounting operations. In 90% you will have the same or similar question that we will work on, similar to the final ministry exam. Related to competency, I repeat it, two competencies: accounting system and accounting operations. To do it, we will work on simple practical case concerning Eagle Security Inc. as our company that we should create firstly. This company buys and sells wireless camera for car and handheld two-way radios. In any final ministry exam, you will have the following tasks to do: to create items, to create accountants, to modify accountants, to remove accountants related to assets, liabilities, equity, income, and expenses, to create suppliers, to modify suppliers' information, to create customers, to modify some existing customers' information, to create employees, to enter historical amounts for some employees, and finally to generalize, to record, to make the accounting entries for all financial transactions. Then you will produce and edit various reports and statements, and in some cases you will be asked to customize reports and statements, like for example item list, item items transaction reports, summary and detailed, customers list, customers transactions, aged and detailed, suppliers transactions, summary and detailed, payroll employees list, payroll transactions, and some reports related to tax, trial balance, balance sheet, and income statements. Okay, so we will try in this tutorial to do all of those questions or tasks mentioned in this practical case for the company that we will create, Eagle Security Inc. Okay, so to create any company, okay, you click on this Sage 50 icon. Okay, when you have this small window, you have many choices here, so you choose the second one. Okay, when you click on create a new company, you will have this small window. Okay, firstly you have this welcome message: welcome to the new company setup wizard. This wizard will help you set up in your company quickly and easily. Okay, we click on next. We start by typing and entering the company name, Eagle Security, okay, Inc. Eagle Security Inc. Point. The address, street number 1, the address 123 Salaberry, city Montreal, province. For us, we are in Quebec province, so we will choose this province, Quebec. Postal code or zip code E1, I think, yeah, E2 also. The country, of course, we are in Canada. Phone number 1 514 514 5141. Phone number 2 514 514 5142. Fax number 514 514 5143. Okay, then we click on next. You should type your fiscal year start. In this case, this company normally its fiscal year will start at 1st of November. So 1/11/2018, and the accounting software will automatically give you earliest transaction and fiscal year end automatically. After we click on next, here you have 3 choices. The first one is, it's recommended that Sage 50 will give you the list of accountants or the chart of accountants according to your activity nature or activity type. The second option, if for example before purchasing your Sage 50 you use other accounting softwares like QuickBooks, Quicken, or MYOB, don't worry, you have just to import chart of accountants file. The last one, you will ask the accounting software, don't worry, I will do it by myself. Okay, let me build the list of accountants by myself. For us, we will choose the first one. Then we click on next. Here you have 3 things to fill out. Okay, the first one is your company structure. Is it sole proprietorship, which means with one be created by one owner and owns to one person, or partnership, 2 or more owner, or incorporated company owned by shareholders. This is our case. Our company is incorporated, so we choose incorporated company. Industry type, retail, buying in big quantities and selling retail. And company type or company type will be retail company. If you want to view your chart of accountants, you click on view list of accountants and you have your accountants, current assets accountants, inventory assets account, capital assets accountants, liabilities, equity, revenue, and expenses. If you want to print it, you click on print. If not, you click just on OK. Next, enter the name of the company file. Automatically you have your company name here, so you should the next step is to browse your directory and to show to accounting software where you should and you want to save your Sage 50 file. Browse. For example, for me, I will save it in my desktop, and I will create. If you want to create a new folder for this new company, you click on make new folder. Okay, 18, 16, Eagle Security Inc. Okay, then you click on OK, next, and finish. The creating new database or database will be in progress, and we should wait some minutes. When you finish creating your company, you will have this message. Congratulations, you have successfully created your company. Then you click on close. And your file will be opened as soon. Okay, you close this, and now we will start to work this practical case. The first action to do now to create inventory items. Okay, so we start by creating inventory items, then we create from whom we will buy, which means suppliers, and to whom we will sell, which means customers, and finally we create our employees. In order to create inventory items, we should go to inventory and services. We click on it, inventory services. Here you have viewing, adding, modifying, and removing. We choose add inventory services. Good. Here in your right you have inventory and service. So you select inventory. If you want to create a service, like for example training, maintenance, consulting, etc., you click on services. But if you want to create something that we buy and we store in a warehouse, okay, we call it inventory items. So click on inventory. We start by article number or item number. Here we have, this is our practical case. This is our practical case. Here we have two inventory items: wireless camera for car, okay, and handheld two-way radios. When we create this company, because we before purchasing this accounting software, this company, okay, maybe worked manually is accounting. Okay, so here we have, we will start by 150 pieces, units, with unit price for each of those two items. Okay, let's go now to create our items. The first item number is 10. Okay, article description: wireless, wireless camera for car. Okay, minimum level, which means when our stock or our inventory is 10 units, we should buy it, purchase. Okay, we should send a PO to our supplier in order to buy items, in order to avoid any stock interruptions. Okay, 10 for example. Pricing, regular, etc. So the most important is this: how to link item with its appropriate accountants in asset, revenue, cost of goods sold, and finally the variance, stock variance or inventory variance. For asset, 1.5, inventory A. When we finish, we will rename our inventory accountants. Revenue, sales inventory A. Cost of goods sold, this A. Variance 5,100. What does it mean? It means that I'm telling my accounting software, if I buy this article or this item, please put the amount for inventory assets in this account, 50 to 1520. If I sell this item, the same amounts should be recorded automatically in this revenue account, 4020. If for any inventory cost, please use this account, 50 20. For any variance between initial inventory and final inventory, use this 5100. Okay, so we go to tax. If any article, okay, on which we will apply tax, there is no exemption, so we choose no. Okay, no for QST, for cubic, and GST for federal, because this is the answer of the following question. Your items will be exempted from taxes or not. Okay. Okay, for tax. Then for history, it's very important, because as you see here, we have 150 pieces with unit price $13.99. Okay. So here we have 150, and the total value of those inventory items,
2098.
yeah, we $2,098.5. When I finish, if I want to create another item, just click on save and close. If I want to create another item, I click on create another. Okay. The second item, its number, its reference or code is 20. Item description, handheld, two-way radios. Okay. Linked, the same. Inventory B for asset. For revenue, sales inventory B. We will come back to rename all of those accountants. Cost of goods sold, inventory B for variance 5100. Good. For taxes, no exemption. For history, we have 150, and the total value of those articles will be 40.99, $6,148.5. If you want to create another one, you click on create another. If you want just to create two items and you finish your items creation, save and close. Okay. Don't forget, when you finish any task, you highlight it. Okay, that is done. Okay, this is done. Now the first task: modify the following accountants. Modify the following accountants. We have some accountants to modify, like checking account in cash category, inventory A, inventory B in inventory family, accounting and legal fees in expenses, interest revenue in expenses, and bad debts in expenses. All of those accountants will be modified, and the updated accountants will be National Bank of Canada instead of checking account, wireless camera for car instead of inventory A, handheld two-way radios instead of inventory B, accounting fees instead of accounting and legal, consulting revenue instead of interest revenue, and fuel will replace bad debts. Let's go do it in our accounting. So, in order to modify any accounts, you click on company. Okay, company, chart of accountants. Chart of accountants. And you look for your account to modify. But the best way to do it quickly is this. Yes, chart of accounts, and you choose modify. Why? Because you will look for it by number or by name. By name it's very quickly. Modify account, and you choose name. If you know the account number, you put the account number. If not, just its name. The first one is banking account. Banking accounts, or checking. I think checking. Okay, the number. Checking, yes, checking. Sorry, checking accounts. Checking bank accounts. You click on it, and please don't touch this. Select. Don't touch this. Many students make this common mistake. Don't. Always here in account case, not in select. Okay, here, and automatically the select information will be changed. So the new account name will be National Bank of Canada. National Bank of Canada, right? For example, if you have the second or the next accounts to modify is close to this, just go clicking on this. Go to the next account. If it's far away from it, you click on save and close, and you go back to chart of accounts, modify, and you choose it by number or by name. The second one is inventory A. Okay, inventory. Okay, this one. Okay, and I will replace it by wireless camera for car. Wireless camera for car. Okay, save and close. Go to chart of accounts, modify account, inventory B. Inventory B. Where is inventory B? By name, sorry. Inventory B. Inventory number. Here's one. Inventory B will be replaced by handheld two-way radios. Save and close. Last, by name, legal, accounting. Okay, account number 5610, accounting legal. What's this? Okay, modify by name, sort by name, accounting legal. It's okay. Will be replaced by only accounting fees. Accounting fees. Save and close. Done. Interest revenue. Chart of account. Modify account. Sorting by name. Interest revenue 4440. Okay. Will be replaced by consulting revenue. Consulting revenue or consulting income. Save and close. The last one will be bad debts. Modify. Sorting by name. Bad. Yes. 5620. Click on OK, and I will replace this account title or account name by fuel. Good. Save and close. Okay. Now I finish this task. Modify the following accountants. Task number 3. Create the following accountants. Create the following accountants. Computer equipment, accumulated amortization computer equipment, net computer equipment, legal fees, and finally the internet fees. Let's go quickly do it. Chart of account, the same. You click on company, chart of accountants, add account. Okay, add account. The account number. Here, normally before creating those accountants, you should already chosen your accounts, your new accounts number. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, view accounts, and we go to assets, fixed assets. Computer equipment, we will give it computer equipment, for example, 1885. For accumulated amortization, 8086. For net computer equipments, we will give it 1888. Okay, so we click here above this creating icon. Okay, the first account number 1885, account title or account description will be computer equipment. For class option, it will be subgroup account. If you want to know more details about how to distinguish between group account, subtotal account, heating account, I have a video in my YouTube channel, okay, titled Important Things to Know About Accounts. You will find more details about how to make a distinction, how to distinguish between accounts types. Okay, so here we have subgroup account. Okay, the class is asset. You can choose a capital asset. If you want to create just one account, you click on save and close. If you want to create another one, you click on create another. Good. The second account will be accumulated amortization computer equipment. The account number will be 1886. Accumulated amortization computer equipment. Class option will be also subgroup account. Create another one. Okay, 1888 will be the following account to create, which is net computer equipment. Net computer equipment amount will be equal computer equipment amount minus accumulated amortization of this account computer equipment. Okay, it will be subgroup account. Class option the same, capital asset. If you want to create another one, you click on create another. If you want just finish your creation, so you click on save and close. But for us, we have also 2 accounts to create. Create another. Here also we should write which number we will give to our new accounts to create. For example, let's take for legal fees we will choose, for example, 56.55. okay, and for internet we will choose 56.66 here. Okay, let's go to it. For legal fees, account number will be 56.55. The account title will be legal fees. Class option will be general and administrative expense. For account, it will be group account. Okay, group account. Create another one. The internet, we will give to this account as number 56.66. Internet, and internet will be the account title or name, or group account. Class option also general and administrative expense. Save and close. Good. We finish creating the following accountants. Now we asked us to remove 3 accountants: American Express receivable, goodwill, and uniforms. Uniforms in expense, goodwill in non-current asset, American Express receivable, and account receivable. Let's go to do it. Good. Where is American Express receivable? Okay, you select the account to remove and you click on this, remove, or just you can use this. You go to chart of accountants, remove account, you choose, you search by his name, for example, American Express, American Express receivable, this one. Okay, click on OK and it will be removed. Yes, this is done. For goodwill, chart of accounts, remove by name, goodwill. Okay, yes, I am sure. And the last one is uniforms, account, chart for of accountants, remove account by name, uniforms. Yes. Okay, are you sure you want to remove the account? Yes, and it's finished. Good. Now the task number 5, enter the opening balance of the following accounts. As I showed you last time, if you want to enter for any accounts is historical amounts or the opening balance, you do it like this. you choose, for example, here we have PT Cash. Okay, PT Cash, click on it, and we go to related historical, we go to opening balance. Okay, this is account opening balance, and we type the opening balance amount. For example, we have PT Cash amounts, National Bank of Canada accounts receivable, building, vehicle, computer equipment, incorporation cost, accounts payable, visa payable, employment insurance payable, federal income tax payable, Canada pension plan payable, CPP, Quebec income tax payable, Quebec pension plan QPP payable, Quebec parental insurance plan QPIP payable, bank loan, and finally we should find common shares opening balance. Let's go now to do it. For PT Cash, we have 1000. We type 1000, save and close. The second one, National Bank of Canada. National Bank of Canada, the balance, the opening balance is 55,000. Save and close. Okay. Accounting receivable. Accounting receivable here. Opening the opening balance 15,000. Save and close. The building. Building here. The opening balance is 195,000. Save and close. Okay. The second, vehicle. The opening balance 16,000. Save and close. Okay. Computer equipment. The opening balance is 5,500. Save and close. Okay. Incorporation cost, which is in non-current corporation. The opening balance is 2,350. Save. You also can do it this way. Save. And we look for another one. Accounts payable here. The opening balance is 55,500. Save and close. Okay. The second, visa payable. Yes. Opening balance 7,391.09. Save. Employment insurance payable. Employment insurance payment insurance. This one. The opening balance 120. Save. Federal income tax payable. Federal income tax payable. The opening balance is 190. Save. CPP, Canadian pension plan. This one. The opening balance is 65.15. Save. Cubic income tax payable. Cubic payable. Yes, cubic payable. Yes. The opening balance is 399.99. Save. Cubic pension plan QPP. QPP. QPP, yes. The opening balance will be 588.87. Save. QPIP, Cubic parental insurance plan. This one, the opening balance as 94.40. Save. The bank loan. The bank loan is bank loans. The opening balance is 25,500. Okay. Save. Now, the last one to find is common shares in equity. As we know, the accounting equation equal the formula of accounting equation is the following: assets equal liabilities plus equity. Now we know that the assets total amount is 587,000, the total of this. Okay, petty cash, national accounts, building, vehicle, computer, incorporate, all of them belong to assets. Their total amount is 587,000, right? Okay, 587,000 should equal to liabilities plus equity. If we would totalize liabilities, accounts payable, visa payable, EI, federal income, Canadian pension plan, Cubic income, Cubic pension plan, Cubic parent insurance plan, and bank loan, the total of those liabilities is 179,700. Okay, 179,700. This is liabilities plus something unknown for us, okay, which is common share equity. So common share equal asset total amounts minus liabilities amounts, which will be 407,300. Okay, this is the share common shares opening balance. Let's go record it. Okay, common in share capital we have common shares, so the opening balance will be 407,300. Save and close. Okay, okay, so task number 6: enter the employee historical amount. But before entering the employee historical amount, we should create employees, right? Okay, so let's go to create employees. We go to employees and payroll. We click on employees, add employees. Okay, let's go start by the first one, Carl Clinton. employee name, Carl Clinton. Carl Clinton. Okay. The first employee is Carl Clinton. His address 123 McGill, Montreal as his city. Postal code X1 X11 X1. Phone number 1 514 514-1111. Phone number 2 514-514-222. 514-514-3333. Okay. Sorry, here 514-514. Okay. Okay, it's email. Okay, the email, for example, carl@gmail.com. Which language will be preferred to communicate with this car? For example, we will keep English. Social insurance name and the birth date. The birth date is 1st January 1993. Hire date 15 November 2018. Job category, his manager. You type manager and you click on type and you choose add. It's okay? Okay. Everything recorded, highlight it please. Okay, done. Okay, so we finish with personal information. We go to taxes. The first thing is to choose which tax table prevents. Okay, we are in Quebec, so if you are in Manitoba, you select Manitoba. If you are in Alberta province, you click on Alberta. British Columbia, vote Ontario province, Edward Island, Quebec, Saskatchewan, and Yukon. Okay, for us we are in Quebec. In employees information, we have credit, federal credit, and Quebec credits, which we call basic personal amount. This amount you will find it if you are, for example, hired by any company. You should fill out federal form and provincial form in order to know which tax table we should take, we should choose in order to apply tax on your earning, on your salary, on your income, etc. For this basic personal amount, this amount changes every year. For 2018, it's for federal 20,069. For provincial, $15,012. Okay, good. After we go to income, we choose pay periods. Okay, in employees information, we read that here, pay period. You will pay your workers, your employees per 2 weeks, okay, which is bi-weekly. Okay, for Carl Clinton, he will be paid $4,500 each 2 weeks, without accounting how many hours he should work. Okay, this is overtime. For Johnston, bi-weekly, and the earnings calculation will be based on how many hours were worked. Okay, so let's go back to our accounting software. and finish it. Pay period. If it's bi-weekly, we should select 26 weeks per year. For this amount, 4,500, because we will not calculate based on hours worked, we should select this salary. Period. Unit will be period. Amount per unit, which means amount per 2 weeks. 4,500, right? Dollars. Good. Overtime. The overtime for this period, overtime number 1 will be $550.50, because the hourly rate will be increased by 50%. Vacation rate. 4. If any employee is working for its company less than 5 years, the rate of vacation will be 4%. If more than 5 years, the rate will be 6%. With this amount, this 5 or 6%, will be saved by your employer. When you will go to vacation, you will take it, and you should pay on it taxes, because it will be gross earning. Okay, income. Good. Create another one. Another one is John Stone. Employee name John Stone. Address 123 Papineau Avenue, City, Montreal, Quebec. Postal code Y1Y11Y. Phone number 514-514-9999, 514-514-888. Email stone@gmail.ca. We type his social insurance name, birth date to February 1994, hire date 1st December 2018, job categories. He's seller, I think. Yes, seller. Tabs. Choose add. Now we go to taxes. Tax table in Quebec. Federal basic personal amount $20,069. For provincial, $50,012. Okay. For income, period pay periods per year will be 26. Okay. Regular, how many hours, okay, should he work per period? Here we have 70 hours. Those 70 hours should be paid by hourly rate, $25 per hour, and our time will be 10 hours worked. How many hours worked in our time? We have 10 hours. 10 hours should be paid by 37.5 as the hourly rate, overtime hourly rate. Vacation rate also 4. and save and close. Good. Now we finished creating employees, but we have in task 6 enter the employee historical amount. Enter the employee historical amount for, I think, Carl Clinton. For Carl Clinton. Okay. Okay, let's go do it. We have a salary 3,500, overtime 625, federal tax 185.85, employment insurance 75.75, cubic tax 269.69, QPP 133.33, QPIP 34.35. Let's do it quickly. Okay, view employees and payroll. Employees, we choose Carl Clinton. We go to taxes. Okay, in your right you have income tax, historical amount. Okay, historical amount, income tax. This is for federal. Federal, we have 185.85. Good. Tax, income tax for Quebec. Income tax for Quebec is 269.69. Employment insurance. Employment insurance, we have $75.75. Good. Canadian pension plan, we don't have anything about it, so we skip it. Quebec pension plan, we have $133.33. And finally we have Quebec parental insurance plan to payable as historical amount. We have $34.35. Okay, now we have salary historical amount and overtime historical amount. We should go to income. We select salary and we have this column titled historical amount. Here we have $3,500. For overtime as historical amount we have 625. Okay, when we finish we click on save and close. Good. Now let's go to task number 5. Journalize all financial transactions. Financial transactions in this case means purchases invoice payment, sales invoices payment, payroll and payroll payment. But before recording sales invoices and purchase invoices, we should create suppliers and customers, right? In this case you have in appendices you have invoices. Look, here you have purchase invoices. We have our supplier, Harris Security Agency Inc. with some supplier information. We have here, for example, sales invoice. We have our customer information. This is another supplier information on Guard Security. This is another customer, Hamdal Security. We have FedEx Express supplier information, and finally Biron Group for office suppliers information. So we will go back to create suppliers. When we finish creating suppliers, we'll create customers. Let's go now to do it. We close this window, employee windows. Okay, we start by our first supplier. This one, HSA, Harris Security Agency. Okay. In order to create suppliers, you should go to suppliers and purchases. Suppliers, add supplier. Add supplier. Okay, I will show it. Add supplier. Okay, supplier name. The first one is this, Harris Security. So we type his name, Harris Security Agency Inc. Good. Contact. With whom we will make contact, we will communicate when we want some information or we want to send something. For example, Sarah Handel. Okay. Supplier's address. Here we have 123 Beaubien Avenue, City, Montreal, Province, Quebec, postal code B2B2, country, Canada, phone number 1-514-123-1234, phone number 2, 514-123-1235, fax number 514-123-1236. If you have his tax identification, you can type it. Email sarah@hsa.ca. Website www.hsa.ca. Okay. Options. For example, early payment. Here in this purchase invoice we have, if for example, look, if for example we pay this invoice within 10 days, our supplier will give us 2% as discount. Okay, so 2% as discount if purchase invoice is paid in 10 days. If not, net due will be in 30 days. Okay. Here you can choose, for example, to calculate discounts before tax or after tax. For tax, for example, choose the tax code that includes the tax that the supplier normally charges you. We have two taxes, okay, to select. One for federal GST and one for Quebec QST. If, for example, you have some historical amounts with this supplier, you go to historical transactions, you save it, you click on invoice, and you type invoice number, invoice date, purchasing terms, and the amount. When you finish, you click on record. If you had already paid this invoice, you click on payment, payment number, invoice, amount, discount available, discount taken and amount paid. When you finish, you click on record in Savon, close. Okay, we want to create another one. The second supplier, I think, will be On Guard Security. Okay, On Guard Security. On Guard Security. This one, 123 Bélanger. Okay, this one. Okay, you can see it in your papers, in your documents, appendix documents. The supplier is On Guard. Okay, on guard security Inc. The contact, for example, Maxim Bosch, for example. Street name 123 Bélanger. City Montreal. Province Quebec. Postal code C1. Country Canada. Phone number 1-514-555-555. Phone number 3, 514-666-6666. Fax 514-77777. If you have his tax identification, you can type it. Email contact at on quadsecurity.ca. For option the same. Early payment terms 2% as discount if paid in 10 days and net due in 30 days. For tax, items that we will purchase from this supply will be taxable. Our supplier will apply taxes on it. When we finish, save and close. Now we finish creating suppliers. Let's go now to create customers. Okay, customers. To do it, you go to customers and sales. Customers, add customer. Add customer. Okay, so the first one will be Skybox Security. Skybox Security. This one. Okay. Customer Skybox Security Inc. Contact John Ferd. Street name or address 123 Maisonneuve in downtown. City Montreal. Province Quebec. Postal code A1 B1 C1. Country Canada. Phone 514 789 7899. 514 789 78888. Sorry. Fax number 514 7899978. Good. Email John at skyboxsecurity.ca. Website www.skyboxsecurity.ca. Option. Also, we will give to our customer 2% at discount if paid within 10 days. Net amount due within 30 days. Tax, we will charge taxes on our sales to this customer. If you want to create another one, you click on create another. If you want just to create one customer, you click on save and close. But for us, we should create the second one, create another one. Okay. I think he will be Hemdal Security. Hemdal Security. Okay. Hemdal Security Inc. Contact Rachel Sandra. Street name 123 123. Here we have street 123 ou bien City Montreal, Province Quebec, postal code D1D1D1, country Canada, phone number 1 514 666 666, phone number 2 514 777 7766, fax number 514 5678. Email Sandra at Hemdal Security.ca. Website www.hemdalsecurity.ca. Okay. Options the same. We will give 2% as discount if sales invoice will paid in 10 days. Okay. But the net amount should be within 30 days. Tax, of course, we will charge taxes on sales to this customer. We finish. If, for example, also I want to show something historical. If we have some historical amounts with this customer, after saving, we can click. We will do the same thing what we had done with our supplier. Yes, last time we click on invoice. Invoice says invoice number, says date, terms, and says invoice amount. When you finish, you click on record. If this sales invoice was paid, we click on payment, number, date, etc. You finish, you click on record, close. Okay, good. Now we had already created 2 suppliers and 2 customers, so we should go to record purchases invoice and sales invoice. Okay, here to record purchases invoice, we choose suppliers and purchases. Payments, pay purchase invoice, we click on it. Okay, this is for payment, but for creation you should purchase invoice, create invoice. For payment, pay purchase invoice. Now we will start by creating purchase invoices. Payment method. Normally we should record, to keep supplier history. We start by creating purchase invoice with pay later as payment method. Then we record this purchase invoice payment. We select our supplier. Here we have Harris Security. Harris Security. Good. Look, for example, just astuce. If you have many invoices, many purchase invoices concerning this supplier, instead of to avoid to look for the same supplier, you click just on it, on this. Okay, like you stick it. Okay, if not, just keep it normal. Payment method, pay later. Invoice number 095/2018. Invoice date 10 December. Okay, 10 December. We start by the first item. Wireless camera for car. How many quantity we had bought from him? 300. Okay. The unit price 14.99. Okay. And the accounting software will calculate. Will calculate automatically taxes, etc. And also if you have some freight fees. Okay. When we finish, always please click on report in order to display purchase transaction detail and to say if there is some mistake or error. Okay, I think it's okay. Wireless is inventory item, GST and QST, accounts payable. Good. When you finish, you will click on process. You will have this message concerning your session date. Don't worry, click on yes. Good. It's okay? Okay. The second ask a task. We finish this. Now we will go to create a sales invoice. We sold to our customer Skybox Security Inc. We sold to him wireless camera 300 units or pieces, handheld two-way radios to 220. Okay, let's go do it. We close this. In order to create a sales invoice, we go to customers and sales. Customer sales invoice, create sales invoice. We select our customer. Here we have Skybox Security, this one. Good. Payment method, pay later. Invoice number 1/2018. Sales invoice date 15 December. If you have purchase order, you can type its number. Okay, items. we sold this. How many quantity we sold? 300. Unit price 19.99. okay, good. We check display sales transaction detail, accounts receivable, inventory, wireless, taxes, and revenue account, sales in inventory A. Okay, it's okay. If we want to preview our sales invoice, you click on this and we'll have your sales invoice, our customer invoice number, date, etc., sold to, shipped to, and some details here. Okay, good. Let's now the second article that we buy. Look, here we sold 220, okay, but in our inventory we have 150. We cannot. Why? Because when we create our purchase invoice, we forgot to record handheld two-way radios. Okay, to modify any invoices, we should do this. Look, we go to home page, suppliers and purchases, purchase invoice, adjust invoice, or find invoice, as you like. Adjust invoice, which selects my supplier, the date. Okay, I have this one. Okay, good. Then I will record what I had forgotten. Okay, the second, this handheld two-way radio. How much? 250. Okay, for 49.99. okay, and to validate, just click on process. Yes, it's okay, good. So let's come back to our sales invoice. Look, I can choose now how many quantity we had sold to him. 220 pieces, right? The base price or the unit price was 59.99. okay, good. So we click on process. If you want to preview your sales invoice, click on this and you have your invoice here with details, right? Click OK, process. Yes. Okay, this is our first sales invoice payment received from Skybox. In order to record any sales invoice, we should go to supplier, to customers and sales, receipts. Okay, create receipt. Good. Paid by cash or check, or pre-authorized debt by check. Okay, check number 019. Payment date. Payment date. 1 second. This one. Payment date. Payment amount. we select our customer. Look, date, let's change the date, 18 December. Good. Here, as you remark, here we have the accounting software calculates automatically the discount because the payment will be within 10 days. Okay, we can preview this receipt. We click on this. This is the receipt. Okay, the initial amount says in invoice is 22,069.22, but minus discount amount $441.38, and finally we'll have to receive the check payment will include 21,627.84. Okay, then we click on process. This on this process. Yes. Okay, the second payment is for our supplier Harris Security Agency. Okay, in order to do it, okay, we go directly to suppliers module, suppliers and purchases, payments, pay purchase invoices. We click on it, we choose method, payment method by check. Okay, we select our supplier Harris. Check number, here we have check number is this 15 or 15. Check number. Okay, so we have, look, we have here we have as the amount to pay after discount deduction. We have normally to pay 90,148. But if you want to have the discount, you should pay all amounts. If not, you cannot take discount. Okay, this is why we should we should put type 15,539.43 without discount. Okay, no discount, take it, no discount. If you pay the total amount, this, I will give you 2% as discount. If not, you cannot have a discount on your purchase, right? Okay, if you want to preview this payment, just click on this, check if there is some mistake or errors. If not, you click on OK. Pay more attention for payment date. Here we have 18 December. Click on process. Yes. Good. Okay, we close it. The second payment second payment, I think invoice, second invoice, purchase invoice from OnGuard. We go to suppliers and purchases, we click on purchase invoice, create invoice. We select our supplier, payment method, pay later, invoice number 1099 2018, purchase invoice date 20 December here. We select what we buy from him. This, how many quantities? 280. Unit price 17.99. Okay. The second kind of items. This we bought 380 pieces. Unit price will be 37.99. When we finish, we click on process. Yes. Okay. This task is finished. Good. Now this is sales invoice before the last one. Sales invoice to our customer, Hamdul Security. Sales invoice number, sales invoice date, sales invoice terms or payment terms. We sold 320 Qualys cameras for cars and 480 handheld two-way radios. Okay, let's go now to do it. In order to create sales invoice, we go to customers and sales invoice, create invoice. Okay, payment method, pay later. Select your customer, Hamdul, invoice number 00-2018, sales invoice date 26 December, 26 December. If you have the customer purchase order number, you can type it. Okay, now the first item sold, quantity 320 pieces, unit price 21.99. Okay, the second item sold, handheld two-way radios, 480 pieces, unit price 45.99. If you want to preview your sales invoice, click on this and check your sales invoice if there is some mistake or errors. It seems good. No mistake. Click on process. Yes. Okay. Good. Finally, we'll have two payments. Okay, before recording two other purchase invoices. The first payment received from our customer, Hamdul Security. This is check number, payment date, paid amount. Let's do it together. Customer sales, receipts, create receipts, buy check, check number 145, payment date 28 December, received from our Hamdul Security as customer. Okay, our customer paid us within 10 days, so we will give him 10% as discount on the sales invoice amount. If you want to preview your sales payment receipt, click on this and you have your receipt, and check if everything is okay. I think it's okay. Click on OK. Click on process. Yes. Okay. Good. The last payment was for our supplier OnGuard Security Inc. Check number 166. Payment date 29 December 2018. This amount, okay, $21,941.75. Okay. Suppliers payments. Okay, suppliers and purchases model, supply payments, pay purchase invoices. Good. We select our supplier OnGuard Security, pay by check, check number 166, payment date 29 December. Okay, and look, the accounting software, now that we pay within 10 days, so automatically the accounting software calculates for us the discount, $447.79. We click on process. Yes. Okay. Okay. The last two administrative and general invoices will be for FedEx and Bureau en Gros. Okay. If, for example, you have habitual supplier or customers, you should create suppliers and customer with more details. But if you have occasional or one time you will buy to a customer or supplier, just you create it as quickly add-in creation. I will show you how to do it. Supplier purchases, we go to suppliers, purchase invoice, create invoice, FedEx. Okay, FedEx. Continue. This a one-time supplier or quick add or full add. Okay, let's choose the first one to simplify our exercise. Invoice number AOB 12 2018. Invoice date is 15 December. Okay, the amount is 1,000 and the account will be 5640 as courier and postage. Taxes, we click on this and we have the total purchase amount. We click on process. Yes. Okay, now the final purchase invoice from Bureau en Gros. We type Bureau en Gros, add continue. Okay, invoice DEC /2018. Invoice date 2 December. The amount 1500 GST and QST. The account will be 57 office suppliers per process, and yes. Okay, good. Now we finished recording transactions, okay, but we should finish payroll. Okay, for payroll we go to employees and payroll, paychecks, create paycheck. We choose the first one, for example, Johnstone, and you have here the earnings, how many hours worked, hourly rate, and the gross earning, taxes, which means withholding, deductions, payroll deductions, year to date. If you want, for example, to preview your payroll and payroll check, it is by click OK. Process. Okay. The second employee, Carl Clinton, we will do the same thing. Okay. Process. Yes. Okay. We close this. Good. Now in our case we have some other tasks. Okay, we will do it very quickly. Print the following lists and reports at 31 December 2080. The chart of accountants. To print the chart of accountants, you go to reports, lists, chart of accountants. Okay, okay, then you print it. You can open in Excel also, or export it. Understood? Good. Last question. List of items. We go to reports, lists, inventory and services. Click on OK, and we have this list. Sometimes we will ask you to customize, to personalize your list. You go to modify, report columns, custom report, and you remove what it's not asked and you add what is asked. For example, for type not asked, remove it. You click on remove. Don't click on remove all, just you remove what you have selected. Remove. Category, remove. I want, for example, to add revenue, for example. Add cost of goods sold. Add. Click on OK, and you have your report with new columns. Other question. Detailed items transaction. All transactions related to items, in and out, purchasing and selling. We go to reports, transaction details, reports, transaction details. In order to print your inventory items transaction, you go to reports, you choose inventory services and transaction. If we ask you summary, you select summary. If we ask you detailed report, you click on detailed. Don't forget start date, finish date. Click on OK, and you have details about your inventory items. Good. Next question. Suppliers list, the same. We go to reports, list, suppliers. Okay. And you have this suppliers list. If you want to modify columns, you click on report, modify, reports columns, custom. You choose what to be added, and you select what should be removed. Close. Let's go to the next question. Aged and detailed suppliers reports. Your attention, please. Reports, suppliers and purchases. This is supplier aged, and this is supplier purchases. Supplier aged, summary or detail. Let's choose details. Date. Okay, this is supplier aged detail. Okay, now for transactions, suppliers purchases details, 20 here, details. Okay, if you want more details, you click on it and you have more details. If you want more details, you click and you have any information that you are looking for. You can also go to transaction details, purchases, it shows 31 December. You have details. Okay, generalize purchase details. Other question. Ages and detailed customers, the same thing. The employees list, reports, employees. Okay, and you have a list of your employees. Good. Other question. The payroll transactions report. You go to reports or transaction details, payroll, this. Okay, you have details for your payroll. Other question, I think the last, or okay, the generalized transaction, all your transactions that you had recorded. Okay, we go to report, transaction details, all. We choose all. I repeat, reports, transaction details, all. Sorted by date. Here you have all your transactions recorded. Purchases, invoices, purchase invoices payment, sales invoices payment, payroll payment, etc. Okay. Tax report. Very easy. You go to reports, you choose tax, you choose your declaration period. Okay, start and finish. You select what you want to include in your tax report. You click on OK. This is the summary, tax summary. Okay, and in the end you will see if you will be reimbursed. You will receive reimbursement, or you should pay federal and Quebec government. If you want to modify this and you want to see more details about tax transaction, you click on modify, report option, you choose detail, you click on OK, and you have more details about taxes transactions. Okay. Trial balance. Look, for trial balance, for balance sheet, for income statement, you go to Fairport's financials, balance sheet, income statement, or trial balance. For this, for final exam, always we ask you trial balance. Trial balance. Look, this is balance sheet. We want trial balance, okay? Trial balance. This is our trial balance. Surely they will ask you to hide accounts with zero balance. Click on it, okay? And here you have your trial balance. Okay? Good. And we finished our practical case. All tasks that we had done will be in 90% similar to your final ministry exam. Okay? To create items, to create new customers, to modify customers' information, to create suppliers, to rename accountants, to create accountants, to remove accountants, make payroll payment, purchase invoices, to pay purchase invoices, sales invoices payments, and some reports like tax report, balance sheet, income statement, or trial balance. I hope that this video will be useful and helpful for you. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.